You know, it's funny. I saw this tweet as well as a meme that was floating around, and that's whether or not Tyler Perry's creating kind of like Acrimony 2.0 within Sistas by having Karen be Melinda, Fatima be Diana, and Zack be Robert. Pretty much in a situation where Robert and Melinda were together for a long time. I think they were like college sweethearts, and then they eventually got married. And due to the fact that Robert was pretty much a deadbeat, only working on an invention while draining Melinda's money, she decided to cut him off. And as a result, you know, he was pretty much left high and dry. But at the same time, he met with Diana, who I believe was like someone who worked at the company he was trying to get involved in with his invention. So basically, not too long after Melinda kicked him to the curb, in the same vein as Zack and Karen, his invention actually got sold. He made a good fortune. He actually did right by Melinda. I think there was a point in Acrimony where her mother passed down the house to her, and she put it up, and it got foreclosed on due to the fact that she, you know, got the mortgage and whatever and everything to invest in his invention. But he actually bought it back and gave it to her. And, you know, I think in a way, Melinda's sisters and family, they were kind of like the stand-ins for Andy and the girls on Sistas. So in the same way, Karen got fed up with Zack and kicked him to the curb. But I think, honestly, in Zack's case, it was more so she just chose Aaron instead. It's almost as if, you know, Karen found somebody else before Zack did, because Fatima didn't come into the picture until, you know, several episodes into season 2. And when I say came into the series, I meant like her and Zack kind of becoming a thing. From there, you know, Zack had his glow up, obviously, in a recent episode. I mean, with the chain breaker money, he handed over 5,000, and now he's about to hand over 72,000. And the question is, you know, when the girls talked about the money, because Sabrina confirmed it was almost $800,000, her and Danny thought Karen were off the line, and pretty much know that she's probably bitter about it because of the fact that, you know, the way she reacted was, damn, well, you know, as long as he's paying back what I owe, then I don't care. Do you think it might be a situation where even though Aaron is willing to get married all of a sudden, well, honestly, it's probably about the sex more than anything else. You know, the fact that Aaron wants to get married, Karen doesn't really care because, you know, hey, Zack paid me back everything you owe me, but I still want Zack. And I mean, the wounds are still there because Zack confirmed that they had been together for 3 years. 3 years. And they recently just broke up for good this time. So even though he's not in love with Karen, he still got love for Karen. Now, do you think that this, not confrontation, but the meeting that these two will have in the next episode at the salon, be the birth of Melinda's rage within Karen, where she's going to walk away, well, Zack's going to walk away from her, and she's still going to be feeling a lot for him, but maybe not so much love, but entitlement, because Zack's glow up occurred not too long after she chose Aaron. And I mean, this was the guy that saved her life. And I remember when he, what was it, Bean, right? Bean was the name of Fawn's brother that tried to kill Karen. I didn't want those two together. I'm like, even though Zack did what he did, I don't want these two to be together, because at that point it might be out of obligation, where Karen feels like, oh, well, Zack saved my life, so I have to be with him. I would only want it to be organic, where these two actually flow together. But seeing how he is with Fatima, it definitely feels like Zack and Fatima are a much better fit for each other. But at the same time, I'm just worried what Karen's going to do next, because at this point, I honestly have no idea how the hell Fatima is going to fit in with the Sistas group, because of Zack's glow up, the fact that Andy feels uncomfortable talking about the situation because it feels like I'm betraying my best friend. But at this point, Fatima, stop caring what these girls think. So I feel like we might see a bit of Melinda within Karen, but it depends on how things go in the mid-season finale before I can say for sure. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think we're going to see Zack and Fatima on a yacht, and then Karen show up out of nowhere in a wedding dress and an axe? And I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't go that far. But things in Sistas have definitely been a bit insane. I mean, Jasmine definitely seems like the Melinda of the series, but in terms of overall story, it definitely feels like we're getting the Acrimony route with the Zack, Fatima, Karen love triangle. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And with that being said, I will talk to you soon.